Peace and blessings. My name is Cinnamon, and today is November the 8th. It is a Wednesday, and that is why I'm doing this horoscope for you, Virgos. This horoscope is for November 13th through November the 26th. That is the upcoming waxing phase. And this waxing phase, it starts out with a new moon in Scorpio. New moon in Scorpio. Great time for doing our shadow work. Shadow work is so important. And it's time. It's time for us to get busy. The end of the year is coming. New beginnings. So we want to close this year out with a bang, and the bang is a new you not taking the old stuff into the new year. We all need this. We all need to clear out a lot of hurt, pain, bad habits, things that no longer serve us. We need to start getting all this stuff out because this new year is fast approaching, and we should be ready, and we should be anticipating, like, ooh, I cannot wait to see what this new year brings for you. And this waxing phases are fun because there's so much you can do during a waxing phase to make changes in your life. Waxing phases are like with the new moon. You start with your intentions. You start setting your intentions with that waxing phase, getting ready for what is to come, and then you got to start doing the work. You write it out, then you do the work, and you move forward. This is what life is all about. This is how we get to becoming better versions of ourselves. So waxing phases, I love them because I feel like there's so much I can do. I can just go. There's so many things I can do. And so with this waxing phase, like I said, it's really starting with this new moon in Scorpio. So focus on the shadow work. The other thing is that during a waxing phase, this is a good time if you want to make any purchases. Like when you want to buy a new car, new house, new jewelry, whatever it is. It's a great time to buy these things is during the waxing phase. Because during the wanting phase, you're more apt to get lemons for some strange reason. The energy of the moon and the way the universe works, I guess they tell us, hey, there's certain times that you should spend and there's certain times you shouldn't. And if you don't listen, sometimes you find out things the hard way. So the waxing phase, other things to do, that is a good time to socialize, is during the waxing phase. Great time to, like I said, socialize. Good time to exercise, eat healthy. Like if you really want to start like a new diet during the waxing phase or a new exercise routine, whatever. You want to start something new. Best time to do that where you'll probably stick with it longer is if you start during the waxing phase. I am apologizing to everyone because I have been saying that the wanting phase was not the time to get your procedures done, and I got that from sources that were not so reliable. So I went on like 3 different medical journals because I wanted to make sure that I give you the right information, and it is best to do your medical procedures during the wanting phase, not the waxing phase. Like I said, I really do apologize for that. The waxing phase is where the most complications, even in the medical journals that I've read, they said the mortality rate is higher during the waxing phase. So if you can at all possible, schedule your procedures during a wanting phase, it will be the best. And so, yeah, we got it straight. And if you pass that message on, please let everyone that you know the correction that yes, it is best to do your procedures during the wanting phase. So Virgo, today is Wednesday. It is the day for your zodiac sign. And here I have 3 different Hermit cards because the Hermit is your card. Right here we have the Hermit from Aleister Crowley. It's from the Thoth deck. Very interesting. Here is the Hermit from the Tarot of Dragons. I love this deck. Like I said, the imagery is just amazing. And this is the Hermit from the Sun and Moon Tarot. As you can see, all of the characters in this deck have locks in their hair, and I just thought that was so cute. So I kind of got addicted to this deck. I had bought it once and given it away as a gift, and I was like, you know, I missed that deck. I really did. I had to go and get it again. Here we have aventurine. That is a great stone for you Virgos. And then we have amethyst, and amethyst is here to bring in the high vibration for this horoscope. Okay, so as always, before I begin the reading, gotta do the cleansing to get all the other energy off of it. Our incense going here. So, there we go. Virgos, I don't know if I've said this. If I did, you can tell how excited I am. But I'm really looking forward to this deck that is going to be showing up today. But I cannot wait to do the unboxing. I will be getting more into unboxing videos because I love showing tarot. I just love to show it, and I love to make it. I'm working on this new deck, and it is so exciting to me. I'm like, whew, it just feels so good. So yeah, I'm waiting for the mailman to run so I can get this deck. And I will probably end up doing this unboxing tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. And I will be putting that up, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, there's so much energy going on, and I'm loving it. Lots and lots of energy, and I'm looking forward to this waxing phase. So let's see here. All right, Virgo. This is your horoscope for this upcoming waxing phase, which begins November 13th through November the 26th. Very good. Virgo. Let stones fall where they may. There you go. Alright, here are your stones. And I always like to start where there are like 2 stones in a chamber. And right here is your insight. Your insight, hey, you got some really good energy going on with your insight. 1, this is rose quartz. Rose quartz represents your mate, and your mate will be having a positive effect on your insight. So listen to your mate. Listen to their advice, because right now, well, during this upcoming waxing phase, they're going to have a lot of good advice for you. They're going to help you to see things clearer. They're going to help you to have a better comprehension and understanding of situations that you've kind of been like, oh, I don't quite get this. Your mate is going to be the best person to help you with this. If you don't have a mate, it's time to meditate on the energy of a mate. Just having that that consciousness of a mate, or being in a committed relationship. The more that you focus and concentrate on that, or start making that something that you meditate on, that will also help. Right next to that is citrine. Now your citrine, it's good, but it's gonna need some help, and citrine deals with your destiny. That makes sense why there's some of it sticking out, because most of us are not aware of what our destiny is. We are not put on earth to get a job, retire. It's not what your destiny is. We are each born with gifts. We each have our strengths. We each have our weaknesses. And the best way to kind of start narrowing down what your destiny is to start reading your birth chart. If you do not have your birth chart, I make what is called a Know Thyself book. And in the Know Thyself book, I put the meaning of your name, what it means to be born, the week, the month, the season that you're born, what your destiny path is. You'll even find out famous people who are on the same destiny path that you're on. Your birth chart is in your Know Thyself book, and I also do relationship compatibilities. So if you are interested in getting your Know Thyself book, please contact me. I will leave my email in the description below. But yeah, it's time for you to start focusing on your destiny, because that is going to open up your insight. And it is important for us all to know, what the heck are we here for? That is so important. We need to know what we're here for. If you don't know what you're here for, it's like you're wasting time. Seriously, you're wasting time, because it's like you're on a mission. The moment we're born, we're all on a mission. And if you don't know what that mission is, the mission will not get accomplished. It's like you're wandering around doing stuff, but what about the mission? What are you here for? Are you doing what, the Creator put you here to do? And if you don't know what it is, how can you accomplish it? It's like going to school and taking a test that you never studied for. You need to know what you're here to do. So this is what this stone means. And figuring that out and starting on accomplishing your destiny, it will really, oh my goodness, it makes a world of difference. Because, I know what mine is, and I've actually been surprised on how many times since I've known, actually even before I knew what my destiny was, things were happening. And then so when I found out, I was like, oh, that's why that was happening. And then knowing now, I was like, dang, I could have done so much better in that situation had I known what my destiny was and I knew how to handle that. So yeah, right now the universe is like, here, we want you to do this. Another thing that has to do with my destiny. Another thing, I'm in the process of writing a book. Yes, I'm doing two things at one time, writing a book and making a tarot deck. Yeah. So the book, the concept of the book, I have so many things I'm going to talk to you guys about later, but the concept of the book is 100% my destiny. So you need to know what your destiny is. It's very important. I know, it's like people say, our parents, I remember hearing my parents say it over and over again, you weren't born with instructions. Really, we all are, and it is in our birth chart. Our birth chart is our instructions in life, and it's important that you get those instructions for all of your children. And if you have grandchildren, you should have their instruction book too. Because everyone is so different. We're all here to do different things. We all have different paths. So you can't raise each child the same. I should know. I have had 13 and I try to raise them all the same and not focusing on who they are. And I found out later, about birth charts and things like that. Right about the year 2000 is when I started studying birth charts and things. But I had already had, 4 children by then? My oldest son was born in 2000. So yeah, here's the first one of my children that got, where I'm like, ooh, birth chart, now let's study everyone's. So, yeah, this is very interesting because destiny is so important. You need to know what you're here to do. And like I said, I'd be more than happy to help you. Just contact me. Here we have Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye represents close friends and relatives. This stone, let's see, did it cross the line? Didn't cross the line. Okay, so Tiger's Eye is having a positive, negative effect. It's a so-so, needs some help. And it is having an effect on your rituals. Close friends and relatives having positive, negative effect on your rituals. And that's good that it's the positive because that means their intentions are right. But they can also be distracting. They may want you to, hey, come do this with me, come do that with me. Or they might have a way that they think that you should be doing your rituals. And so it's not like, they're really trying to set negative energy towards you. It's just maybe out of a little bit of selfishness. They want to do things with you, or they want you to spend more time with them, or they want you to do what, they think is normal. But you have to realize your rituals are your rituals, and rituals are not always of a spiritual nature. Rituals are anything that you do regularly. Like if you have date night, me and my spouse go out every Friday, that's a ritual. Or I go to the gym every Wednesday, that's the ritual. Getting up, meditating every morning, yes, we know that's a ritual. But like I said, the other ones, going to the gym or going on date night, those are also rituals because it is something that you do regularly. So, yeah, if you have close friends and relatives that call you in the middle of your meditation, that's what this is about. If you're on your way to the gym and your friend keeps wanting you, hey, come hang out with me, this is what this is about. So, just watch out for that. Here we have Dalmatian Jasper. Dalmatian Jasper represents your dependents, whether that's children, pets, even if like you're taking care of your elderly mother. She is now your dependent. You used to be hers, now she's yours. This stone represents your dependents, anyone that is living in the house with you. So this stone, interesting, has landed where it is affecting 1, 2, 3 aspects of your life. One is your talents. And these, right now this is in a negative placement. It's negative, and it could be due to stress. It could be due to a number of things. You have to think about how this pertains to your life. But your dependents are having an negative effect on your talents, your physical health, and your sex life. So, think about how this is affecting you, like your relationship with your children, or your relationship with your spouse, or if you have a pet. Maybe your pet is sick, and the stress of taking care of your pet may be affecting all of these. Like I said, it depends on you. Everyone's life is different, but this energy that's coming in this waxing phase, it is like, we all are getting the same energy because of where the planets are and because of where the moon and the sun is at this time, but it is going to affect each of us different. Same energy is just different effect on everyone. So, yes, think about this. Think about how your children are affecting your talents, how they're affecting your physical health, how they're affecting your sex life, and work to make that negative energy go away. Sit and listen to them. Maybe they have something that is bothering them, and then once you sit and talk with them, then that energy will go away. Whatever it is, you need to take the time, figure it out, because it is affecting 3 aspects of your life. Not cool. We need that straightened up. So take your time. Sit with this person or your children or your pet or whatever, whoever the dependents are. Sit and figure out what it is that you can do to correct this. Over here we have bloodstone, and bloodstone represents your self-support. I call it self-support because not everyone has a job, but everyone must support themselves. However you support yourself is what this stone is talking about. And bloodstone, your self-support is having a mostly positive effect on your shadow self. There's a little bit that needs some correcting, but hey, this is pretty good, because when it comes to self-support, that is a touchy aspect for everyone. We all have issues when it comes to self-support, whether it's your job or whether, maybe you are running your own business. There's a lot of work when it comes to self-support. It can be a lot of stress. It can be aggravating at times. But to see it in this placement is very good, and especially because in this new moon is in Scorpio, dealing with shadow self, shadow work, or however you support yourself is going to actually take some of the stress off and actually benefit you in this area. So that's good. Like I said, it's got a little bit of fine tuning that needs to be done, but for the most part, this is really good energy. Here, ooh, your shadow self. This is your shadow self chamber, shadow self stone. Your shadow self is having a positive effect on your close friends and relatives. You got some strong shadow self energy going on during this time, and it's very positive because hey, that's what we're all supposed to be working on, is that shadow self. So your shadow self and the work that you do on healing yourself and, making, what a lot of people don't understand, your shadow self is really supposed to be your best friend. It is, but it's you. It's supposed to be your best friend, but because of trauma and all of the things that we've been through, we've kind of gone to war with our shadow self, and our conscious, subconscious minds go to war, and it's a lot of usually due to trauma, hurt, pain, not speaking your truth, not living your truth. So as you work on that and as you come into your truth, that is going to have a positive effect on your close friends and relatives. That is excellent. Good for you, Virgos. You got some double shadow self energy going, and they're both pretty much very positive. That's good, because a lot of times shadow self, woo, we end up with some rough stuff. But you got some good energy going on. So this is your reading for today. I hope that it has been enlightening. I hope that it gives you guidance and knowing where to go, what to do during this upcoming waxing phase. This is what I love to do, is to help people to understand what energy is right before them and how to best utilize it. So like I said, your insight, you've got your mate helping you. Figuring out and working on your destiny is very helpful to giving you clear insight, opening up that third eye. This issue right here with your dependence, definitely we got to work on that. And then like over here, we have these, you have close friends and relatives. They're being positive, their intentions are good when it comes to your rituals, but they have a little bit of maybe selfishness where they just want to be around you. So it's not bad, but yeah, you just got to direct that energy in the right way. Your shadow self and your shadow self. You have your self-support giving you great energy for your shadow self. And then your shadow self, you working on it, you healing is going to have a great effect on close friends and relatives, because we all love to see our loved ones growing, getting better, healing from their traumas, and they are going to very much appreciate that. So I hope you have a very positive and blessed upcoming waxing phase. And like I said, if you are interested in getting a personal reading with crystal clarity, I am more than happy to do a reading for you. And if you're interested in getting your Know Thyself book, please contact me. I wish I could get one to everyone on the planet, because knowing who you are, and that's why I call it a Know Thyself book, because it helps you to know you, what you're here to do, who you are, what your triggers are, what your gifts are. All of that is in your book. And oh, I swear I wish I could get one to everyone. And then, so many people, when they get theirs, they're so pleased with theirs that they're like, oh, I gotta get one for my husband, my children. And then they start buying them as birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. What better gift can you give someone than to help them to understand who they are and what they're here to do? Especially on birthdays. Like, this is your birthday. This is like the ultimate birthday gift. I swear it is. So the Know Thyself books are like a 40-page book all about you. 40 pages. So yes, contact me if you are interested. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a peaceful and a prosperous day. Please like, share, and subscribe so I can get this message out to as many people as possible. Thank you. Peace.